Okay, today we're going to be making grilled curry cauliflower salad. It's going to be using radicchio, pea tendrils from Spring Valley Gardens. We're going to be using the local honey, which is right down the street from Braddock Farms, and some cauliflower. So what we're first going to do is we're going to prep our water. We want a very curry, flavorful water. So what I have here, I have a tablespoon of curry, the coriander, garlic powder, a couple bay leaves, and we're going to put that into roughly about a gallon of water in a pot. Also, we're going to get a little bit of some kosher salt, bring out some of those flavors, and we're going to prep up our cauliflower. I've taken the cauliflower and I've taken just the stem off, left it very bulky. And you'll see that for a reason when we start to grill it. So right here is the curried sauce starting to, the water starting to turn orange because of the color. What I want to do is I want to put the cauliflower in and bring it up slowly. And this is like one of those things like with potatoes and boiling some vegetables, you never really want to bring it to a boil. You want to bring it up to almost to a peak of a boil and then turn it off and let it sit. And that way you have a little bit more control over your vegetables so you don't overcook it. So in the meantime, so I got the curry powder, coriander, and a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of honey, maybe a tablespoon and a half. Probably a fourth of a cup of oil. You can use blended. I got some fresh cilantro. What I use is a lot of people used to use just the leaves and throw away the stems, but all the flavor of cilantro is pretty much in the stems of cilantro, so I use the whole thing. Just a personal preference and less waste. Throw some shallots in there.
Beautiful.
This is my small nerdy kitchen. We listen to Dune. Right now we're listening to the audiobook of Ender's Game. It kind of helps soothe you while you prep. Because you want to be able to coat your cauliflower while it's hot with the liquid. Smell it. I love the smell of cauliflower. It came to a boil, and I've turned it off and just let it steep in this flavorful liquid. And you can start to feel it. It should feel partially cooked. It should still have a little bit of buoyancy because we are going to cook it again on the grill. And if you cook it to a little past al dente, then it's going to turn into mush, and it's not going to be a good dish. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your cauliflower, get all that lovely water out of there. So what you want to do is you want to toss your cauliflower in this liquid with the honey and everything else and that oil. And while it's hot, the pores are open, and it's going to be, and as it's cooling down, it's sucking in moisture, and so it's sucking in that flavorful liquid. And then what we're going to do is put this on my close quarters grill. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is a pretty small kitchen, and you got to be pretty figure out ways to get things that you want. Just when you start getting that char marks on these cauliflowers, you don't want to, you want it charred but not completely charred. Also save the liquid that is still left because we're going to toss it again in that once more. And as you can see why we left it in big clumps so it holds together. A nice drill mark on them. You don't want them overly burned. Although the sugars will bring out a lot of flavor. Take your cauliflower mixture and put it into the refrigerator and just let it sit in this liquid and cool. Well, I don't have time. We're just going to make the salad for 10.
Yeah.
So what I did is I got some radicchio to add a little bit of some color and a little bit of bitterness. And I'm going to slightly shave that. Get my bowl. I'm going to put the radicchio in there. I'm going to grab some of my cold cauliflower. Don't mind the steam. These lovely pea tendrils. I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to toss that. We are going to start to plate. And it's pretty much just mixing and molding these pieces together to make your salad. And then we're going to garnish it with peanuts. You could do cashews, which would be really great with this. Peanuts are really good. It gives it a nice crunch, gives it a nice nutty flavor. And then just a light drizzle of your curry oil, if you have it, or your olive oil. Right the rims. There we go.
Good.
All right. It's kind of a knife and fork salad.